September 11th, 2012, Midnight Madness, Night 6, Aftershock. I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's late, I'm tired. I guess it's exciting, there's a lot of people in line coming to see a movie. I don't know why. These people must have jobs in the morning. I know I do. I don't know what I'm doing here. I know thesubstream.com's been here every night for the last 5 nights, talking to people in line. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they want me to talk to them about. I'm kind of scared. So I guess there's this movie called Cabin Fever that a bunch of people liked. Maybe another one called Motel or Hotel or Hostel or something. And that guy's done another movie that we're going to see tonight, and maybe he's here. I don't know what I'm doing. So, and you guys, have you guys both been here every night?
I have, yeah.
And not for you?
Off every night.
Can you tell me what is a Midnight Madness?
From what I understand, midnight screening where people are super excited to see shows that you can't see anywhere else, I guess.
Are you super excited to see a show tonight at midnight?
Totally.
Do you have to go to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
Justin, can you tell me what are we all doing here?
We're all here sitting in line waiting to see Aftershock.
It's like 11:30 at night. I'm pretty sure it's a Tuesday. Why are we here? What are we doing?
We are crazy Midnight Madness fans who are just dying to see this film. We are exhausted, but we are thrilled to see this film tonight, and we are going to be pushed awake.
Who am I speaking to here?
Colin Geddes. I'm actually the programmer of Midnight Madness.
This is really embarrassing for me. What is a Midnight Madness?
Midnight Madness is a selection of 10 films over the course of the Toronto National Film Festival. Every night at midnight, we show a wild and crazy film from around the world. It can be a horror film, it can be an action film, it can be a black comedy, martial arts film, just something weird, wacky, and wonderful that you need to see at midnight with a crowd of 1,200 people.
That sounds really exciting. Are you happy with the lineup of movies this year?
Yeah, we've got a really good selection of films. We opened off the top with Dread 3D, then we had 7 Psychopaths, then we had No One Lives. It's just a really fun group of films that you gotta see in a big house.
How many Midnight Madnesses have there been?
This is our 24th year. I've been doing it since '98, yeah, it's an awesome job. Watching films, helping launch directors' careers, and at the butt of it all is really programming films for the audience. I don't want to waste their time. I want to give them something which is fun, entertaining, exciting. Get the picture?
I'm getting there. So do you find all the movies on the internet, or like do they get sent to you? What's the selection process like for the movies at Midnight Madness?
I find them under rocks in the desert. I look for films all year round, trying to find out what new productions are being done, liaising with directors, producers, sales agents to find the right pick of 10 films. And honestly, every year it's hard trying to narrow it down to just 10 films, and then the right selection of 10 films. It's so hard because there's films that I really like that are perfect for the Midnight Madness, but like I said, I can only pick 10. There's this one film called The FP, which sadly didn't make it to the final 10, but I still really liked it, really enjoyed the film, and I wanted to help it out, so I was able to introduce it to Tim League at the Alamo Draft House and Austin Fantastic Fest, and it got to play there and went on and got some distribution. So, and this film, The FP, was directed by the DOP of Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem, which we screened last night.
We've got 6 nights left. Right?
5 nights, Tom.
5 nights left. Ryo says if I clean his gutters, he's giving me a ticket to 1 show out of the next 5. Inside scoop, what should I see?
Okay, so if it's the one, honestly, I would say, and if he's got a ticket for this one because it's sold out already, John Dies at the End by Don Coscarelli. Don Coscarelli have you ever heard of a film called Phantasm?
No.
Bubba Hotep?
No.
Beastmaster?
No. They all sound really impressive.
Have you been in a movie theater?
Twice.
John Dies at the End kind of defies description. It's about a kid who finds a drug called soy sauce. When you get the soy sauce in your system, you can see into the future, into the past, and sideways. But this drug just might be a portal for ultimate evil. That's all I'm going to tell you.
That's not bad. So, thank you very much, Colin. Listen, Substream does this thing. It's called Rushline Rescue. We've got a ticket, I think, for you for waiting in line, coming out. It's too bad you didn't get one ahead of time, but we've got a ticket for you tonight to see the movie. You must be excited.
I'm gonna pay this forward, and I'm gonna go give this to someone else. Can we do that?
That's totally cool. Yeah, yeah.
Let's find someone.
Okay, let's do it.
We do have a buddy that just we're outside the way.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's up? All right, I'm Colin Geddes. I'm the programmer of Midnight Madness, and I want to ask you, why are you here tonight?
Just here with a bunch of friends, and you know, we figured come here and get a late night scare before we go to bed.
Guess what?
What?
I've got a ticket for you.
Thank you so much.
All right, here we go. Rushline Rescue.
There we
Wow.
go. Booyah.
Much. Put your hands together for Mr. Eli Roth.
Tonight is a very special night because we have a filmmaker here. He's 29 years old and this is his 6th movie. I've been such a fan of his. We've been wanting to work together. We sat down and we wrote this movie with our writer Guillermo Moido, and we said, let's just go to Chile and let's make a crazy movie where we have total control, and I'm so excited you were the first audience in the world to see it. Last but not least, our fearless director. Please make him feel welcome, Nicolás López from Chile.
Thanks. I'm really drunk right now. Like super drunk.
No, but tell about the first movie you ever saw, and then we'll do a Q&A after.
Well, the first movie that I ever saw was Back to the Future Part 2. But the thing was that I was really young, so I thought that it was Back to the Future Part 1. So for me, Back to the Future Part 2 was the prequel, you know? So Back to the Future Part 3 is like Back to the Future Part 2. So the summer of 1989 was like a really fuck up for everybody that grew up in that time, you know? Because you have like Rocky 4, Back to the Future 2, and Ghostbusters 2. I mean, what the fuck, you know? It was like really fucking hard. Like for me.
All right, we just got out of Aftershock, and I have 60 seconds to tell you about the film.
Are you ready, Larry?
I am ready.
Okay, you have 60 seconds on the clock, starting now.
I'm a big fan of Eli Roth. I've loved his work, and I was really looking forward to Aftershock. I had a lot of problems with it. On the downside, there was way too much character development. We sat there watching these guys partying their butts off in Chile, and it had to be a half hour into it before anything happened. Once it did get going, though, the effects were realistic. We're talking disaster movie and torture and revenge. I have a degree in geology, so I know a little bit about earthquakes, and they actually did that pretty well. There was tsunamis, there were aftershocks, and that was all done very well. The effects heavy, well done. The characters, you didn't really care about them. They all died anyway, so who cares? And in reality, at the end, it wasn't very satisfying. But, you know, it's a popcorn movie, settle back and watch, and things explode and things fall and people die. So that's basically what the movie was. I was disappointed, but it was a lot of fun, and...
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, I was pretty much wrapping it up.
You were right on the
Well, I was on the radio for 20 years, so I know what 60 seconds is. Thursday, oh no, tonight is Tuesday. Oh, tomorrow night is the Bay, and then I'm done with Midnights. I won't be able to make it to any more, so just tomorrow night for the Bay. But it's been a fun week.
Well, thanks for the review, Larry.
Thank you.